Hello everyone, welcome to the show 5-Minute Success Strategies. I'm Dr. Avinash here. I share my insights and strategies for personal growth that I have learned and practiced over the years from world-class mentors, books and online forums. Keep listening and stay motivated. Welcome to Health Week number 1, episode number 2 of your favorite podcast 5-Minute Success Strategies. Today's topic is to get your sunlight right. In this episode, we are going to see what sunlight does to your body, what is the best time of the day to get your sunlight exposure, and how much do you need to get, and some interesting facts around it. Stay tuned. Alright, the major benefits of getting sunlight exposure is that it regulates your circadian rhythm. That's the internal clock of your body. It runs in a 24-hour cycle. Now, the circadian rhythm is what influences your digestion, your immune system, your blood pressure, your fat utilization and many other important things. So sunlight affects all that process in a positive way. And not only that, by regulating your circadian rhythm, it makes you alert and active in the morning hours and lets you go to the sleep in right time in night. The second major benefit of getting sunlight exposure is that you get to produce vitamin D in your skin when the UVB rays of the sunlight hits your skin. As you might be knowing, vitamin D has lot of health benefits. It not only increases your bone and muscle strength, it also regulates your immune system, protects you from heart diseases and cancer, it elevates your mood and makes your tiredness go away and many other things. And sunlight is the most important source of getting your vitamin D levels up in your body. It is very important that if you are living in a part of a world where you don't get enough sunlight, then get your vitamin D levels checked regularly and take supplements. The third important benefit of getting sunlight is that it regulates 3 important hormones in your body. Number 1, serotonin, number 2, melatonin, and number 3 is cortisol. Serotonin is the hormone that elevates your mood, makes you feel happy, and also affects your cognitive ability. Sunlight acts on the hypothalamic part of the brain and triggers it to secrete more serotonin in a way making you happy and alert. Some studies have even shown that sunlight exposure cures you from minor depressive episodes, and that's because of its effects on serotonin. Coming to the second hormone, melatonin, which is secreted from the pineal gland in your brain, it prepares your brain cells for sleep and it also affects the quality of sleep. When your melatonin is adequate, your sleep sounds good and you wake up fresh. Sunlight exposure in the daytime makes the levels of melatonin go high in the night time so that you can get your sleep better. Third is the hormone cortisol. Cortisol is secreted from your adrenal glands above the kidneys, and it is known to be the problematic hormone since so many decades. In the sense, it increases your stress level, it increases your blood pressure and your risk of getting a heart disease. But the truth about cortisol is that it is not all bad. The right amount at the right time gives you immense benefits. If you analyze the levels of cortisol in your body, it naturally starts to rise in the morning around 7 am, reaches its peak around noon time, that's 12 pm, and falls to the baseline around 6 pm in the evening. And sunlight exposure during the morning hours increases your cortisol production in the morning and decreases it in the night time. And it's great to have some cortisol in your system in the morning hours. It makes you feel alert and increases your productivity, makes you think clear, and sunlight definitely helps in regulating the cortisol levels. Alright, now we know how much important it is to get that sunlight onto your body. Let me give you a few tips on the dosage, timing and methods. If you are living in a part of a country where you can get ample amount of sunlight, you are already lucky because a quarter of the world has no direct access to the sunlight during winter, and that's more than half the time of an year. So utilize what you got. According to experts, vitamin D synthesis is high if you can get your sunlight exposure at noon time, that's 12 pm. That's the time you get parallel rays to your body when the sun is right above you. But during the summer time, it's very hard to stand in the scorching sun. So practically the best time to get that sunlight exposure is between 6 am and 8:30 am. It sets your circadian rhythm, and also you can get a little bit of vitamin D in your skin during that time. I usually get my exposure to sunlight around 7 to 7:30 am, and you may also try that. The duration should be at least half an hour per day, but to start with, you can do at least 10 to 15 minutes per day, and it will give you great results, and you can gradually increase it. You can do some activity in the morning while you are in the sun, otherwise it will be plain boring. You can read a book, you can meditate, exercise, do some journaling, or even listen to podcasts like you are doing now. Make it more fun and less monotonous. One more tip is that prefer to get direct sunlight with no glasses or windows in between. These glasses and windows filter the UVB radiations and lets only UVA radiation to pass in. The UVA radiation alone hitting your body is actually more dangerous. If you want to wear sunglasses, make sure it is of good quality and filters all kind of UV rays, both UVA and UVB. Check the quality of sunglasses before buying it, and when you get your sunlight, try to get it directly from outdoors rather than standing behind a window. And wear minimum dresses when you get yourself in the sunlight. Do not suit up fully, it won't do any good. And finally, do not forget to drink a glass of water before getting under the sun. It will boost your metabolism. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I am so grateful to join you on this journey of personal growth. Subscribe for new episodes. Until next time, this is Dr. Avinash, and you are listening to 5 Minute Success Strategies.